Alright, welcome back, guys. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion, greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's a precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. What do we want to say about that, Tabitha? Yeah, realistically, please just talk to me. Tabitha closes her eyes for a moment and sighs. There's no point. At the end of the week, you'll go home, and we'll never speak to each other again. We just have to get through this week. This is stressful, dude. Honestly, if that's how you feel, why did you invite me at all? I don't know. You're the only family I've left. I didn't want to do this alone. Why am I even talking to you? I'm too tired for this. I need sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Alright, good night. You head to your room to turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Uh-oh. Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time, of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine's collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point, you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. Yeah, imagine that. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings wide open. Oh, it's that cat. Just a cat. It's always just a cat. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. Just want a warm place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. It's Tabitha. That's foreboding. This is the end of episode 2. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. I guess we should save, yeah? If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 3, please save your game now. Okay, now we save. And make sure we save that. Hey, get back. Boom. Alright, I did. Continue. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 3? No, we're good. That would only be if we were starting a new episode from that, you know what I mean? Like, YouTube episode. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as your eyes flit open. You you managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. I'm showering on God? You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you... Oh, that's terrifying. I'm trying to get rid of this shit, man. You scrub ferociously, trying as much to scrape the memories from your skin as though they are part of the physical dirt that coats you. I'm done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. Let's message the group chat. Pull out your phone and open up your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Ha! Yeah. Hey, how are you guys holding up? It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. I'm gonna text Stella. Wanna hang out before we're ghost hunting? Yeah, sure. Let's see if Stella wants to hang out beforehand. Okay, sure. Look out the window, check the closet, or head downstairs. Let's check the closet for some outfits. How long were you going to have slept in this room without realizing you shared the space with that doll? Ew. Hopefully it doesn't get up and move while you're not around. Hell no, fuck that. Some things are best left untouched. You close the closet behind you. Sure, I'll text Kanika. Yeah, oh yeah, because her brother. Alright. Sure, I'll look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. A different you might have been taken away by this view, drifting into fantasies about how you might have tidied it up and enjoyed tea by the fountain. But a lot has happened since you first arrived into town. Okay. You turn back to the guest room. Head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted up here. It's time to start your day. Alright. They're working on episode 5 right now, so we're like 50% through the game, sadly. Because I am having a lot of fun. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Frofro glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best as she can. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Tabitha doesn't like me. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? I'm just gonna say hi. Hi, I'm Alex. We know you're the housekeeper. We could tell because we had seen a note about you earlier. Good morning, I'm Janie. Just here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie. So nice to finally meet you, Alex. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Janie? But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are two completely different things, I suppose. It's thanks. Thanks. All I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful to finally actually meet you. And I'm so happy part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha company with everything that's... Janie. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. Sure, let's say hi to Mr. Frofro. Bonjour, Frofro. Oh, bonjour, sacre bleu. Do not think you can just bonjour me just because I slept at the foot of your bed last night. I still despise you. 3 humans at once? This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I supposed to bear it? I see, talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? You don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. To me, they kind of are. Hey Tabitha, how's it going? Hey cuz, how's it hanging? Let's just be, hey Tabitha, how's it going? That little girl from last night. Apparently they had to take her foot. Ooh. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Well, let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening. So you're coming with me. Uh-oh. I was trying to go hang out with Stella. Yeah. Hold on, you can't just tell me that Rosalina lost a foot and move on from that like nothing happened. Just because something terrible happened to someone, it doesn't mean that life doesn't go on. Life has to go on. Let me assure you that what happened to that poor girl weighs heavily on my mind. Now, shall we go, or would you rather keep bombarding me with guilt for something I had nothing to do with? Let's see. Sure, I'll meet you outside. Given your track record, if I let you out of my sight, you'd probably just disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. Are you ready to leave? As you ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Alex, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it, just now. And then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. Thank you, Janie. I'll be praying for Oscar and that poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't it happen to nicer people? Yeah, thanks. Last night was a lot. If you ever need to talk to anyone, my husband is the local pastor. He's a gentle man and always willing to lend an ear. He's actually been going a little stir crazy ever since we moved here. What with nobody really attending sermons. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk you through your worries. I'm not Christian, but thank you for the offer. That sounds wonderful. Thank you for the offer. Of course, he's always ready and willing to talk with people, so feel free to stop by the church anytime. The door is always open. Alright. Boom. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? I'm gonna stop the two of you right there. Alex, I'm busy, and I'm not in the mood to stand around waiting while you play Nancy Drew with my cleaning lady right in front of me. We're leaving. Bye, Janie. Alright then, be safe out there, you two. Tabitha practically drags you from the estate, one hand claps firmly around your arm. It would be easy to break your powerful arms from her grasp, but doing so might serve to further irritate her. What the hell? It's good for her to think there's a pecking order. Damn. Submissive and breedable choice right there, guys. I'm thinking. Nah, I'm gonna let her think. Let's use our brain. You let her continue dragging you all the way to her car, and from there into town. It's good for her to think there's a pecking order, and one day, soon, she's in for a rude awakening. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than on making conversation. Alright, just popping into the general store for a few minutes. So what are we doing at the general store? Picking up tree from Sybil. Nod sagely. Oh neat, what kind of tea? I don't know. I don't know. The kind Sybil makes? She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it is called. Quit interrogating me about tea blends. Jeez. Okay, jeez. Same reaction, I guess. I feel like I should be solving a mystery right now. A mystery? What mystery? The events of last night are pretty cut and dry. Like, come on. Is it more believable that the Shaw mine collapsed because of a mysterious unseen force? Or is it more believable that it collapsed because it was a condemned mine that was unsuitable for human beings? People like Stella turn to conspiracy theories and the supernatural because they can't handle the truth. That our world is ruled by chaotic forces that don't follow any kind of logical pattern. Bad things can happen to good people suddenly and for no reason. You can choose to accept that, or you can live in denial. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff and you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Oops, she storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. I like this first answer. True strength is not being afraid to show when you're struggling. Being able to pick things up and put them down doesn't make you an expert on strength of character. We're burning daylight. Come on already. Fuck you. Bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smell of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning, is the new blend ready? Of course. Alex, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute. Is Kanika okay? Of course, she just needs time to cool down. Emotions are a little high considering everything that happened yesterday. She'll settle down soon enough. I'm just glad both of my little ones made it out okay. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with the tinkling of bells. I'm just gonna chat with Miles. So Miles, before you can finish your thought, you're halted by the tinkling of bells announcing another patron. Or in this case, another two patrons. Well, you've never seen the man beside Dukes before, but whoever he is, he's big. If it ain't Alex. Oh, this is Miss Scarlet's cousin. He was there with Stella that night in the woods. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My name's Bo. I'm Duke's boy. Hope you've been faring better since all that unpleasantness. Can I beat your son's ass? Nah, he seems cool. I'm just kidding. No, that's not very nice. Yeah, how's your little Birdie doing? How's Birdie doing? Oh, she's hanging in there. Too bad there's no vet in town anymore. Not that I'm certain a vet could do her much good. Got her comfortable at least. Got her set up in a closet with a heat lamp and trying to feed her all her favorite foods, scrambled eggs and whatnot, but she hasn't been too interested. At least she's not out in them woods. Things have gotten worse. I did hear whispers about what happened at the mines last night. So sorry to hear about little poor Rosalina. Scarlet Hollow ain't safe this week, it would seem. Yeah, how have you been? You hanging in there? Oh, I can't complain. Now we know what's getting at the chickens. Them things won't so much as step foot on my property. Not with Bo and me watching the perimeter with our shotguns at the ready. We even set the missus up with her pistol. Good thing we was watching, nearly called Julius trying to make off a Big Betty. As if he could have carried off a nearly 2,000-pound pumpkin on his own. I'd almost love to see him try. It's not like we'll be taking her to the state fair anyway. Now, all she's good for is making the world's largest pumpkin pie. I don't think Mama has a tin big enough for a Big Betty-sized pie, Daddy. Who is Julius? Who's Julius? Julius Tremaine. Practically spits the name. Some cousin, however, many times removed. So I don't claim him as kin. He owns the farm next to ours, except he doesn't seem to have a good grasp on whose property is whose. Thinks he owns half of our land, always sneaking around and taking vegetables we planted. Of course, the way he tells it, we're the ones stealing from him, since he's been putting one seeds in the ground. He's a miserable old cuss, and he knows it too. Stealing vegetables born of other folks' hard labor is probably the only joy he has in life. Yeah, those things we saw Monday are apparently ditchlings. They're supposed to be a bad omen. Ditchlings? Sounds like some old folk tale. Suppose that suits him. As for being an omen, I believe that too. But I suppose there's not much to be done if they're forewarning some kind of disaster, besides looking out for me and mine. Still, I appreciate you telling me, Alex. Yeah. Have you seen any of them around the farm? Yeah, we saw a few of those critters. They got scared off before I could start shooting. Nasty little buggers. We've all been losing sleep, making sure we can keep an eye on them things. It's even rubbing off on the hens. None of the little ladies have been laying this week. You know, Daddy, I bet some big mastiff could keep them things away. Seems like just the kind of job for a guard dog. Now don't you start again, we ain't getting a dog. Got enough mouths to feed, and as much as you will take responsibility. I know it'd be me cleaning up after. Besides, I don't have much faith those things would be stopped by a dog. I saw more than a few in that nest. It's nice seeing you, Duke. It's a pleasure running into you, Alex. But we best get on with our shopping. Can't spend too long away from the farm with those little devils running around. Can't leave Mama all by herself up there for very long. You have a good one. Hope Scarlet Hollow treats you better from now on. It's nice meeting you, Alex. Please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. They shuffle off into the aisles. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Her phone buzzes. Oh my god. Hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet at library after and figure out a plan? Then it buzzes again. Hey again, LOL. If you want to come over for breakfast, I would honestly love to hang out. And then it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Sliding into the DMs, are we? If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to meet. Or hard to miss. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. I'm gonna go hang out with Stella and have breakfast. It doesn't take long to make your way to Stella's house. You take a deep breath and yell at the top of your lungs. Hi, Stella. Your shout is immediately met by the yelps of an excited Gretchen. He's here, Stella, he's here. An exhausted Stella groggily stares at you from her doorway. Hey, sorry I'm a bit of a mess. I guess I slept in. A lot. Give me a minute to finish getting dressed, and I can make us some breakfast. Alright, sure. Stella talks from the other room as she changes. What are you feeling for breakfast? Pancakes, eggs, and biscuits? Maybe just a classic scramble? I also have toaster waffles, if that's more your speed. You know, it's nice to have breakfast after all the stress. I may have already had my breakfast, but that won't stop me from partaking in whatever scraps may fall to the floor, of course. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm doing the first option because I'm trying to make a move on Stella. All of those options sound incredible. It's like you know the way to my heart. What can I say? Great minds think alike. Boom. Offering biscuits after I've had one of Winnie's? Someone's got a secret family recipe, huh? Heh, maybe. I never said they'd be as good as Winnie's, but I've certainly got a trick or two up my sleeve. Alright then, let's see what you got. Biscuits it is. Excellent. You won't be disappointed. We can even make them together. Ooh. It's another cute shirt. I used to have a jumpsuit just like Stella's, but I'm afraid mine has been torn to shreds from years of use. Alright, let's get started. I was actually just said the same thing. That's a cute jumpsuit. It most certainly is, isn't it? Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't pick it out just for you. She used to be my lucky get-up from back when I did ghost hunting videos. Though, I guess you might call it unlucky since I've never actually seen a ghost. But hey, after the past couple of nights, maybe we could use a bit of bad luck. The kind of bad luck where we don't find anything, of course. Don't want to jinx us. Should we start on food? I'm starving. Let's get started. Yes, I'm here for that enthusiasm. Biscuits from scratch seem to intimidate a lot of people, but once you get it down, they're super quick and easy. How about you mix the butter into the dry ingredients while I get everything else ready? She hands you a bowl. You gotta get in there with your hands. Just squish the butter into the flour until all the big chunks are gone. Ew, gross. Sure. Don't worry, this isn't my first biscuit rodeo. Excellent. Always good to have someone experienced helping out in the kitchen. Oh, fuck, I fucked myself. It is my first rodeo. With the two of us working together, maybe these will be as good as the diner's biscuits. Or maybe better. I've never quite been able to compete with that level of perfection on my own. Let's do it. Get to work and start kneading the mix. I'll get started on the gravy while you're at it. Anyway, seems like you got an earlier start than I did today. Anything interesting happen while I was asleep? Did Tabby give you a hard time? And have you heard anything from Oscar? Well, I ran into Duke and Bo at the general store this morning. Oh yeah? How are they doing? Have they run into any more ditchlings? Yeah, a few, but it sounds like they're fitting them off so far. Things are getting worse, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Tabitha was planning on babysitting me all day, but I gave her the slip. I'm glad you're here. It's been really nice spending time with you, even if a lot of it has been the two of us running in terror from the monster of the day. I personally prefer that you came alone. My Stella could use company like yourself in her life. I gotta let you know, even though we're having a moment here. Well, I haven't talked to Oscar yet, but apparently they had to amputate Rosalina's foot. The color drains from Stella's face. Oh no. That poor pup. I hope I made things easier. Stella stands in silence before perking up. I baked some cookies last night after we got home. I was a little restless. I'll bring them over today. I'm not sure what else I can even do. Though cleansing its house of its spiritual energy or resident will probably be helpful too. Hope you haven't forgotten about our ghost hunting plans this evening. No. Like, she probably isn't actually as optimistic as she's letting on is the problem, you know? Like, I'm sure she's feeling it, but she's not wanting to try to linger on shit, you know? Trying to stay positive. I'm extremely pumped. I'm pretty excited. Surely it won't get us killed. Excellent, me too. If there's a ghost, I hope it tries to communicate with us instead of scare us. I want to know what it's like to be dead, or if there are more ghosts out there. And hey, if it's anything like any other ghost hunt I've ever been on, it'll be a much, Appreciated breather. Unless you count Tommy Knockers as ghost. Or Wayne. Well, if y'all are excited, count me in on the enthusiasm. How's the squishing coming along? I think I'm done. Messy but good, I think. Stella reaches over and takes the bowl from me. Looks perfect. Now I just have to add the wet stuff and we're in business. If you want to go ahead and wash your hands, I can take care of the rolling and folding. You wash your hands as Stella adds her milk concoction to the flour mixture, stirring a few times before returning to the counter for the final steps. Our little babies are ready to go in the oven. Wow. Hey, if you don't mind, I'm gonna make an egg for myself while we wait. You know what? Actually, can I have an egg too? Of course, the more the merrier. Hope you like over easy. I do actually. Stella cracks an egg into a fresh pan and gets back to work on the stove. Thanks for coming over, by the way. It gets lonely here sometimes. I'm surprised to hear her say it, but it's true. It's so nice to finally see her have a caller again. Yeah, let's talk about Tabitha. What the fuck? Why do you keep harassing my cousin? That's fucking rude. Yeah, I'm sorry Tabitha's been a jerk to you. I mean, she probably liked that with everyone, but still, I'm sorry. I don't think that's true. She's distant, sure, and kind of terse, but I think that's just her way of joshing with me. Like, the whole band from the mine thing. She's so funny. No. I don't like the way she treats you. You deserve better. But she treats everyone like that. I'm just more persistent. If everyone backed off when Tabitha acted prickly around them, she'd probably be entirely cut off from the rest of the world. Besides, not like everyone treats me like that. I've got you, for instance. That's sweet. So, what exactly is your history with my cousin? Okay. I guess I can spill the beans. I suppose you could say we kinda dated. It was never really official, and she might tell it a little differently, but as far as I'm concerned, that was my first relationship. Not that she's my type or anything. Honestly, that's a lot closer to you. Oh, that's flirting right there. Oh, so you play for the left field then? Cool. That is not a cool. Do you still have feelings for her? Heh. Kids haven't made it blindly obvious I'm interested in someone else. Oh, that's sweet of you. Look, Stella, I'm interested, but I don't know how I feel about being with my cousin's ex. No, hell yeah, I'm gonna be so truthful here. Boom, it's mutual, bud. Huh, if you're talking about who I think you're talking about, I'm sure the feeling's mutual. Oh yeah? Well, if that's the case, maybe I'll have to make a move soon before someone else snatches him up. Huh. Realistically, why'd you two split? I wish I knew. It just kind of stopped after high school. I guess we didn't see each other every day, and she was always busy at the mine, so there wasn't much of a chance to hang out anymore. I wish we could have at least stayed friends, like actual friends. I could have used someone, like her after the big accident. Kanika was at school already, Reese was sick, and Tabitha wouldn't even return my calls. It was, well, it's ancient history. Can't chase the past. You and Kanika seem really close. Yeah, it's nice that she's back in town, but I wish it was under better circumstances. She's so busy with the store, I don't know how she does it. It's been nice hanging out with her more the past couple of days. Though again, better circumstances would be nice. Alright. This is a good one. Do you think you'll always live here? Have you ever thought of moving away? You know, it's hard to say. This house means a lot to me. This town means a lot to me. And I haven't had to think about where to live or where to go. But I guess I could see myself leaving for the right reasons. Or for the right person. So we're actually gonna meet Reese today, right? Heck yeah, we are. If Dr. Kelly tries to turn us away again, we can just sneak in. Nothing will stand in the way of us and friendship. I really don't like his mom. Yeah, what's he like? I'm not about to ruin a cool, mysterious introduction by telling you. I think you'll like him, though. I'm sure he's real. We'll leave it at that. I don't really dislike his mom. His mom's just being cautious. Alright. I don't want to drag the episode on for too long. I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Me and Stella will continue our breakfast next time, so I'll see you guys then. Sorry for the cliffhanger. But yeah. Peace.